Hello everybody, my name is Rodolfo and I'm studying to get my license in the boiler industry. Today I have 9 questions, most common questions, and the last one is gonna be for a higher level, okay? So first question, what boiler horsepower requires non-continuous attendance? Okay. In Massachusetts, boilers from 251 up to 500 boiler horsepower require continuous attendance. Okay, for you guys that are going for a higher level license, you guys also need to know that non-continuous attendance requires the plant to have a monitoring station, okay, with the ability to shut down the boiler. And a non-continuous attendance plant, okay, requires the engineer operator to be back in the boiler room at least 4 to 6 times per shift, plus all the requirements for a periodic attendance, okay? What type of valve are permitted between the boiler and the safety valve? What type of a valve are permitted between the boiler and the safety valve? None. Zero, okay? No valves are permitted between the boiler and the safety valve. So what can you do with your license that you want to get, you studying for? What can you do with a license that you're going for? So in my case is operate and have charge of any boiler or boilers. To have in charge of and operate an engine or engines. And these engines cannot be more than 150 horsepower. And I can operate a first class plant under the engineer in charge thereof. Okay. Next question. Which boilers require periodic attendance? Each boiler require periodic attendance. So, boilers of 9 horsepower to 250 horsepower requires periodic attendance. For you guys that are going for a higher license, you need to know a little bit more. So guys need to know that the engineer is responsible to do all the maintenance, okay, that's on the logbook, okay. Needs to know that the boiler has to be your priority, okay, on top of everything. And the plant needs to have a shut-off button. So anywhere in the plant, you can access to that shut-off button to shut off the boilers. Okay, and every time that you chose to go to the boiler to inspect the boilers, you need to log that on the logbook. What would cause a safety valve to fail? What would cause a safety valve to fail? So, the disc could become rust and to the seat, okay, due to the presence of water or improper drainage, okay. So that could cause a seat valve to fail. The seat to get rusted where it sits due to water or improper drainage. What information is on a certificate of inspection? What information is on certificate of inspection? So, name of the owner or user, location, size and number of the boilers, date of the inspection, signature of the inspector, and maximum allowed working pressure. What's the main characteristic of a water tube boiler? What's the main characteristic of a water tube boiler? Water tube boiler, main characteristic, the water inside of the tubes that are surrounded by the product of combustion, okay? Diagonal stays are found in what type of a boiler? Diagonal stays are found in what type of a boiler? Fire tube boilers. What's the reason for the handholds and manholes to be oval? What's the reason? For removal. Make it easier to remove from a pressure vessel. Now, a hard question. So let's see if I have a piece of blank. So what the number 2545 means? What the number 2545 means? So 2545. 2545 is the amount of BTUs in 1 horsepower. Lately, I've been getting the question of what the number 34.5 means. 34.5 means. So my best answer is 34.5 represents 1 boiler horsepower related to steam output. So if you divide the steam output of the boiler by 34.5, you will find out the boiler horsepower. Okay? So if we have a BTUs 2545, it's equal 1 horsepower per hour. Okay? So I see you guys on the next video. Thank you.